Figured I would react to some of these videos. Yeah, it's just some videos. I have some like cool stuff to say to it, so I guess I'll just like react to it.
Why is it that those with the highest callings seem to fight the deepest battles, especially when it comes to lust? One of the most common, secret, and crippling struggles in the church.
That isn't actually true. Like, God's chosen ones are the ones who are the most anointed. We don't struggle with lust more. That isn't actually true. There isn't any evidence to prove that at all.
So this isn't just a you
Like,
problem.
sorry
If
to
you're
like,
wrestling with
you
lust,
know.
if it feels like it's constantly pulling you, weighing you down, keeping you from who you're called to be, you're not alone. And the battle runs deeper than most people even realize. Some of the most anointed people in scripture, some of the most anointed people in the Bible were taken out by lust. Not because they weren't spiritual, but because they
It's not actually true in the scriptures. All of the times that it talks about that, it isn't actually true at all. And when it talks about Samson and stuff like that, it's actually just very metaphorical. It isn't true the way that you're saying. You're not interpreting it the right way. Never in the scriptures does it say that. Does it say something like that? I mean, yeah, there's the story of Samson and David and stuff like that, but it is very metaphorical. It isn't actually the way that you're saying it.
enemy targets those with spiritual assignments. Lust isn't just a
Yeah, but it's
temptation of
not
the
just
flesh,
lust,
it's a
though.
war in the spirit. So today, I'm going to be reacting to two videos, one from James
Huh,
Twala and one
interesting.
from Erica Mukisa. Out clearly. This is exactly what many people miss. Lust isn't random, it's a demonic strategy. Satan doesn't waste time attacking people who don't carry a threat to his kingdom. The more you're called, the
That is not true at all. What the heck? Yeah, that is not true at all. I mean, the devil attacks everyone, right? And, what else did he say? I can't even remember. Yeah, lust can be random, actually, right? Like, it can be, like, kind of random. Like, it might not necessarily even be anything else. Like, it could be random. And yeah, like, I see what you're saying, that God, like, or not God, but, like the devil can like attack people that have like a higher calling on them or whatever, but it isn't just lust, or like you're not going to lust just because of that either, right? Like it really depends on what the situation is. Basically, long story short, is I completely disagree with what this guy is like saying here, right? Like it's not true at all. Yeah, a lot of guys lust is actually kind of just confusion, to be honest. A lot of the women are giving themselves way more credit than what you even should. They give like witchcraft too much credit and stuff like that. A lot of it is just an illusion, to be honest. Like, lust can be random, and yeah, no, the devil attacks everyone, like it isn't, if you're a chosen one, you're not going to lust more just because of that. Like, if anything, it's actually quite the opposite, right? Because you're probably going to have like higher standards, you know what I mean? Like, you're going to have higher standards than to just fall into lust or something, you know what I mean? Like, that's pathetic. It's actually quite the opposite of what he's saying, you know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why you're called God's chosen. It's because you're anointed, not falling into lust all the time.
and to delay your purpose. Ephesians 6:12 says, "We wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities and powers." Lust is more than just
Right, and notice how it doesn't say just lust. Oh, that all of it just comes from lust. No, it said something else, right? Like, that doesn't have anything to do with lust right there.
and those with greater callings experience greater attacks. It's fact. So why do chosen ones struggle with lust? Simple, because the enemy knows your calling. David
Not true at all, that chosen ones struggle with lust more. That's not true at all. It's like there isn't anything to say that or back that up at all. It's like, yeah, like, like I said, the enemy will attack like chosen ones or something, but it isn't because of lust, or it isn't just because of lust. Like, that's just completely wrong. I would say, like, if anything, it's the opposite.
spiritual. In 1 Corinthians 6:16, it says, "Do you not know that he who unites himself with a prostitute is one with her body? When you watch things you shouldn't be watching, when you fantasize, when you masturbate while thinking about someone, it's not just lust, it's soul entanglement." And Erica said it clearly. You're not sleeping with a musician. You're sleeping with the demons they carry. You're inviting the demons of that musician into your life, and now you're wondering why.
I can't even remember. Oh yeah, I remember what I was gonna say. You know, women need to cover themselves up a lot more though, like porn and stuff. It's well, it shouldn't be out there as much as it is, and they definitely need to cover themselves up. I mean, it depends on what the situation is. Of course, you're allowed to wear what you want and do what you want, but it shouldn't be out there as much, on the internet and stuff. You should be able to go on the internet and not see it if you don't want to, you know what I mean? That definitely needs to be changed. It's to the point to where it's hard to even do that, right? It's almost hard to not even look at it, right? Especially you're going on social media or something. That needs to change, the women, you need to stop. I don't know. I mean, like I said, it's you could do it, but it's we need to be able to go on social media and not see it all the time like that too. So cool.
So that energy, and he doesn't just give it back to you the way you give it to him. Pressed down, shaken together, and running over. He gives it back, and he sends it back into you. And now the energy level that you're functioning at is such a superior level that you begin to dominate the affairs of life.
Favor of God. Yes. Everything that you do is favored. Every business, every
He's trying to say that through marriage, it makes it good, and it's no, it's I mean, it's complicated to explain it like that, but it's no, I mean, basically what he's saying is that lust is okay, as long as it's through marriage, but it's no, lust is still lust, that's not. It's even when you say lust, it's supposed to be a bad thing, right? It's referring to it in a bad way. So yeah, no, I mean, even through marriage, it's bad, Yeah, I don't know. It's just really important to connect with God and to do the right thing. I truly tell you right now that just because you have a wife, or I mean, I don't mean to downplay it, but just because you have a wife, or just because you have a son which you care about more than anything in the world, that's not going to automatically make you more connected with God. That's not going to, it's not going to make you more ambitious. It's not going to make you more connected with God. It's not going to change that. It's really important that you just change it yourself. It's all within yourself. It isn't about anyone else, or whether you have this or whether you have that, or whether things are perfect in your life or not. It's just whether you're actually willing to connect with God, and whether you're willing to heal and be healthy and just do the right thing or not. You know what I mean? Trust me, having children, that's not gonna, that doesn't automatically solve everything, you know what I mean? It's a lot more of within yourself, and whether you heal yourself. So listen to this one really carefully. Now this is different, I guess. I guess I'm done talking about lust for now. This is a completely different thing. But thou shalt remember the Lord thy God, for it is he that giveth thee power to get wealth. So it's saying, remember God, that he's the one that gives you all of the power in order to get wealth. It doesn't matter what sort of time or what sort of age you're living in either, right? It's saying to remember God, and that he is the one that gives you the power to get that. And the reason you're getting that is so that he may establish his covenant, which he swore unto thy fathers, as it is this day. So it's all about God, and it's like, yeah, like he could give you power to get wealth, but you see, that's only if you're living as a man of God or a woman of God, you know what I mean? That's only if you're following the scriptures and if you're following Jesus's teachings the way that you're supposed to. And remember, the second coming is more important than, like, you know, like anything essentially. So it's like, in order for all of this to come together, right? Like, it's all about the second coming. So like when it comes to like getting wealth or you know, getting a certain sort of like power to get wealth like that, it should be so that you can put it towards him establishing his covenant, right? Like it's all about you getting that so that he can establish his covenant, which is sworn unto thy fathers and stuff, right?